Hi guys, welcome to this video. So today I'm gonna do my 2020 bullet journal flip through. So the reason to why doing this video is because that back when I was trying to delve into the world of bullet journaling, I just couldn't find any relevant bullet journal style, especially like from Singapore, because most of them they are from like US or Canada or European country, and the only one that I saw was actually like Brenda Tan, who is another YouTuber. I was quite inspired by her bullet journaling style, so in the end I decided to do my similarly to hers but a bit different as well. So I'm back with a video of my flip through, so that whoever out there who is trying to do a bullet journal in Singapore, you're able to check this out. You're able to see how you're able to do it into your own way lah. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go. Here with me I have this book from Typo. It's actually a dotted bullet journal, which you can see all the dots and stuff like that lah. Yeah, so it has 88 pages, which is like 176 flip side kind of thing. Yeah, so I got it during the end of sale, which costs around $17 or $19 like Singapore dollars. There is a pocket at the back which you can put in your stuff and everything. If I'm not wrong, the thickness of the paper is actually 80 GSM. I did not manage to find the exact number because they just didn't put it online lah. Yeah, so over here I have my name and I have this picture of a lion. Initially I wanted to draw a lion lah, but then I don't know how to draw, so in the end I only draw the face of the lion without the mane and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, never mind. So moving on, I have this grid spacing cheat sheet that is inspired by Amanda Richley. If you don't know, do check her out. She's another bullet journal queen, that kind of thing. She does a lot of bullet journaling, and she came up with her own line of bullet journal as well. And then over here, you see all these half or quarter kind of thing. Like she used it to kind of lay out her things properly lah. But I just don't know how to do it yet. I just don't know how to do it yet. So I didn't use it at all lah. But I'm gonna try it back when we move on to 2021. I'll just see how to do it, and then I'll just try it. Yeah, but over here we had a yearly glance of the year kind of thing. So over here you can see the dates and everything. Personally wise, I feel that it's quite good in terms where when I need to do my monthly journal, I can just flip through and then just write my stuff, write my dates and everything, which I thought it was quite good. Yeah, so I quite like this as well. And then moving on, we have this income and expenses thing over here. I kind of blank it out for privacy purposes, but I think it's a good thing to include in, especially if let's say you are self-employed or you want to manage your own finances properly. It's good to put in your income and expenses over here, so that when does your money come in or go out. Yeah, so I thought that was quite neat. Next on, I have this thing like this YouTube thing, which I'm doing. So I have my stuff going on here, the ideation, which obviously has nothing on, and then over here my price of books, so that I'm able to track where can I get the books in a cheaper alternative. Yeah, and then I have my books ideas, the things I want to get, and then my piano repertoire, which I have learned or I have kind of did it properly. Like I know how to play, that kind of thing. So I think that was also quite good for me to track on it. And over here, as you can see also, that I have my 2020 goals, where I put it into like finances, work, my faith journey with God, and also my personal growth. I actually quite like this, so it keeps me in check of am I progressing or not. Yeah, so I think that was quite good as well. And then over here I have my Bible schedule, on when do I want to read what. Yeah, but if let's say a new devotional journal comes, then obviously, yeah, I will just read that lah. Yeah. So over here I have my students' contact and particulars as well, which you might not have or you might not want to include it if let's say you are not doing there's no address and everything. This is not like compulsory kind. It's just it's just suiting to your needs. Yeah, so over here I have this verse, your mercy are new every day, every morning. So it's actually from a book, from the Bible. It's from the book of Lamentations, to really remind me of God's goodness every day lah. Yeah, so moving on, I'm gonna show you my my monthly spread right now. So actually, keep this in mind that I decided to do my monthly spread all in relation to like nature. So the one that you're gonna see next are all just really plants or flowers and everything about that lah. Yeah, so without further ado, let's go. Alright, so as you can see here, I have my January monthly spread. So it's in a theme of like leaves kind of thing. I quite liked it, maybe because probably it's the first thing that I'm trying, right? So I really quite like this. And then I have my habit tracker, of course, and then my monthly spread, and then over here I have my weekly spread as well. I realized that I don't really quite like this because it kind of limits my writing. I just put it into like 1 week into a few, like into a box kind of thing, which I realized that I don't have a lot of space to write. So in the next few months, I still have the same style, but when it comes to like April-ish, I kind of change up a bit, which I will be telling you again later on. So over here I have my weekly spread, and also over here I have the verse of the month. I try to do it monthly so that I can encourage or hold on to God's promises as the year goes by. So over here I have my February, which actually supposed to be in look of like Chinese New Year flowers lah, but I don't know how well did I do. Please tell me. Yeah, so I have my February, my habit tracker, and also my monthly spread. And over here I had my weekly spread that is similarly to January. Remember, I did like January, February and March like together all at one go, which isn't the best idea, the best thing, but anyway. Yeah, so over here I had a brain dump because February doesn't have 5 weeks, right? Yeah, so I did a brain dump, and then I just can't include whatever I want lah. Yeah, and then moving on to March, I had the same thing. I had my monthly tracker and of course the weekly stuff. And then let's move on to April. So for April, I kind of did something different. If you can see over here, my nose pen is like blasting because of by the time COVID kind of happened, we had circuit breaker and stuff like that. And over here I did my monthly I did my weekly spread, so it became like I have better control of my spacing. I did like a week at one page kind of thing, which makes me to have more space as well. And also I have my May here. May looks like sunflower, right? Nose pen is really blasting, really. And over here I did like those kind of like individual columns for every single day. I quite like this, however I think I should do on a more rectangular basis as compared to this like straight down kind of thing, because I found out that I have lack of space and I have to write really small. In June I had my Sakura, which I really quite like it because it's kind of like mono color. And then over here I did a better grid on my daily, my kind of like daily thing lah, yeah, which I quite like it. I have better like space, more space to write on. And then for July I had my lavender. So lavender, I did all the lavender stuff. I kind of drew the borderless kind of style, which I quite like it because it kind of gave me more space to write the things that I want to do, and I have like lesser limitations. So I really quite like all these styles. And moving on to August. So for August I'm just like doing random flowers lah, cause I can't think of any of it. But the style, the boarding is still the same. And September, I really like September. It's because that I love cactus and succulents, so I really love drawing all these. It gives me like kind of chill vibe kind of thing, which I really quite like. And also I actually switch up my habit tracker to a row kind of thing as compared to like a monthly column kind of thing. It kind of saves space and saves time for me because I don't have to like write 9 times of September, right? Yeah, so I really quite like this, and I managed to put in a mood tracker, like a weekly mood tracker kind of thing, to track down my mood. Is there anything that happened that particular week that makes me feel very down and stuff like that. Yeah, it just really helps me to be more aware of my emotions. And I have my September monthly spread here. Weekly spread looks a bit messy because of too many like cactuses and everything, but overall I think it's quite okay for me. And I really quite like all these stickers. So actually my mom got it from like Shopee, and the reason that I like this sticker is because that usually sticker you have those like white borders kind of thing, but this kind of blends in very well with the paper, which you won't know that it is a sticker lah. Yeah. Alright, and something happened over here. So back when I was in March, I realized that I need a brain dump. Like I need to write my stuff because circuit breaker is coming, and which also meant that I need to have more stuff to write lah. So I kind of have no choice but to chop off the flow of the whole monthly thing, and I just include my brain dump here, which is from March all the way to September. But in any way, I also did like some recipe because of whole circuit breaker, right? I did my recipes here and there, and I realized that one thing that I need to add on in 2021 is actually brain dump. So that is like a lesson for me. And also another lesson is also that do not do your monthly spread all at one go, because you don't know what you want to add in or what you want to take out. So the best thing to do is like month by month. But obviously, give yourself discipline to do like at the beginning of year or at the end of year, up to you. It's just that you don't do it all at one go lah. Yeah, so over here I have my October, which I also quite like it because it's the color of fall and everything. So I have my habit tracker and my mood tracker, and I did those individual boxes for monthly, and my spread. And for November, I don't know like what to do, right? So I just decided to do a kind of snowflake kind of theme, like winter kind of theme. I have my mountains going on, which I quite like it because it's like minimalistic and it's quite a huge contrast to the previous spread. And last but not least, we have our December spread. So over here I did like some washi tapes, and then I did some decoration here and there. And also like for my my daily one, I did like wreaths for the numbering, so it looks like more like Christmassy vibes. Yeah, so that's all for the 2020 bullet journal flip through. I hope that you have a glimpse of how a Singaporean bullet journal would look like. But nevertheless, do try out, and there are a few tips that you can do. Like you can list out the things that you want, like for example income and expenses, or your goals, your 2021 goals and stuff like that. Yeah, and not to do the monthly all at one go. Yeah, so do let me know if you want to see more of this kind of videos, like for students or stuff like that, or you want to do like monthly do up for my bullet journal for 2021. Do let me know. Yeah, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.